Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when you
Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up!
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Smell some marijuana. I'm a marijuana smoker. Call up!
What you gonna do?
Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We up north here in North Glendale, we got a lot of nicer end places. We get a lot of burglaries, people just stealing other people's stuff. So kind of out here, drug addicts, they're always stealing stuff to support their habit. So if we can get them locked up for the night, we can help combat some of this thefts that we have up in this northern part of Glendale. A guy just walking in the road up here almost got hit by a car. We're gonna stop him and make sure everything's okay. Hey man, what are you doing? Oh, he's running! Stop running! Glendale police!
That's all we got. Oh.
5-1 King, give me another unit. He just ran for me. I got him right now. What's your name?
Daniel?
Daniel? Drop this. Get on your stomach. Give me your other. How come you ran from me?
I don't know. I didn't know what was going wrong.
You don't know?
No.
I stopped you because you're walking in the middle of the street. That's obstructing a public thoroughfare. Why'd you run?
I literally have no reason.
I'm gonna sit you up, man. Where's your ID?
He's in my back pocket.
In your back pocket?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
So be honest with me, dude. Why'd you run?
I don't know.
You got a warrant?
Not that I know of.
Then why'd you run?
It just makes me nervous.
Just makes you nervous? All right. Well, here's the deal, bud. You're walking in the middle of the street, obstructing a public thoroughfare, okay? That's a misdemeanor, okay? Then you just run from me, right? That looks weird, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any warrants, okay? But you're under arrest for obstructing a public thoroughfare, okay? You got anything in your pockets you shouldn't have?
I have a rig.
A rig?
I'll be honest with you.
Is that why you ran?
Yes.
Yes, okay. What pocket is that in?
That's... Oh, right here.
Can you feel anything, Jones?
Yeah, there's a syringe in there.
Oh, there it is. All right, we're gonna take this jacket off. Pull your arm out. Can you pull that sleeve off with that handcuff still on there?
Probably.
Anything else in here? What's in here, man?
Parfait. Yeah, I didn't get you my parfait.
Oh, man.
Huh?
You need that.
There we go.
Good as anything else.
I didn't know it was there.
Got some more heroin right there.
Heroin right there. Wow, that's retarded.
What else is in here, man?
Another little bag. Some more stuff.
More heroin.
What do you got there, Jones?
Looks like you got a little more heroin in here. It's just got a cut here in the pocket. Feeds into the back of the jacket here. Just like we've already pulled out 3 different baggies full of drugs there.
Sincerely, I had no idea that was in there. I would have told you if it was. Like, be honest. I was be honest with the paraphernalia. I would have been honest with that too.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Whose
like,
jacket is it?
It's my jacket.
It's your jacket.
I'm being honest. I'm 100% honest. Like,
So you don't
I'm
know.
not a bad person.
Right, but I never said you were a bad person, but you don't know what's in the pockets of your jacket?
No, I didn't. Honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, God. Like, I knew
Okay.
that rig was in there.
Okay.
And I told you about it.
Right,
I was
but
honest with the paraphernalia, man.
just because you don't know what's in there, though, it's your jacket and you're in possession of it, right? Right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're under arrest for possession of narcotics.
Please. Like,
Okay. What is it? What is that black stuff?
Heroin.
It's
I'm
heroin.
being honest with you.
Right. So when's the last time you used?
Earlier today.
Earlier today? All right. Well, like I said, man, you're under arrest for possession of heroin,
Please,
possession
sir.
of narcotics, okay?
Please, sir. And you have no warrants either. Like, what the hell? This is so dumb.
One last time, you got anything else, man?
No, not that I know of.
How long you been using?
A good 10 years.
10 years?
And I'm trying to get clean. Like, that's why when I go to CBI, I've been trying to go down there the last few days. I have no transportation whatsoever.
Right. And I respect you that you told me that stuff was in there.
I could do a couple years for this BS right now.
You what?
I could do a couple years for this BS right now. And they even have no warrants, sir. Please, I'm trying to get help, man.
Right. Okay, so if that happens and you go to jail, they can give you some treatment in there, man. Okay? That's an opportunity for you that you'll be off the street. You can turn stuff around, right?
Yeah, but if I get a couple years in prison, like, look how small I am, man. I can't do that.
You'll be all right, man.
No, I won't, bro.
Okay? So right now, we're gonna put you in this other officer's car, okay? We're gonna transfer you over, all right? And he's gonna take you down, okay?
Yeah, I'm not getting out. I'm an addict, and I admit I'm an addict. I need help. I need treatment.
We have certain ways of helping people like you, and this is one of those ways.
I just wish you guys could help me out a little bit more.
Right.
Like not getting me with the felony, or maybe I'm missing me, or like, come on, man.
I have to do what the law says, okay? I'm gonna throw this belt on you real quick, all right, man?
Please, sir.
And maybe next time you'll remember what's in your pockets, all right? Sounds like he's trying to get clean, you know, and that's the way he wants to go, which is good. Hopefully a little bit of time off the streets will get him clean for a little bit, and they can hook him up with some resources. So.
Sure, yeah, it's the best way to do it. He's 27 years old, he's got a full life ahead of him.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
All right.
Good to be out there, man.
I've been working at Fontana Police Department for about 12 years now. Really have had a blessed career here. I did a couple years patrol, worked as a school resource officer and in the gang unit. I'm back out here on patrol where I like it, and Fontana's really a growing city. It really is a hidden gem out here. All the different things the city offers, the programs, and the citizens seem to really enjoy living out here. We're behind a car right now, the subject possibly armed with a handgun that was giving some threats to some other subjects in the city. So we're gonna attempt a traffic stop on it now. Subjects yielded just west of Riverside.
Yielded west of Riverside.
Driver, put the keys out the window. Put both hands out the window. With your left hand, open the door and step out. Turn around, face away from us. Keep your hands up, start walking backwards. Walk, walk, walk. Keep walking. Walk back to me, bud, walk back. Keep walking. Face forward, face forward.
Hell, bro, what's going on?
Down to your knees right now.
What I do?
Down to your knees.
What did I do, bro?
Relax, I'll explain to you.
What did I do? Got him, chill out.
Got it.
What's going on? What did I do? Talk about it. Oh, God.
What's your name, bud?
Caleb.
Okay.
What happened?
What happened over at the house right now?
Me and my mom got into it. Yeah, I told him I was going to beat him up. I told him I was going to beat him up.
You ready?
There's nobody in the car, I swear to God. Sir, I swear to God. What the?
You ready, Sarge? We got a bomb dog that's trained in searching for gunpowder residue and bomb materials, and gonna be checking the car, see if he hits on any type of firearms. Casey, is it hitting on anything?
Santa Claus was really
It appears that the dog is hitting on some gunpowder residue. Yep, underneath the shifter. Yeah, this is a very common hiding spot for suspects. Looking in the car, you can obviously see that the center console was tampered with. Got to be careful retrieving them out of here. Yeah, it looks like it's loaded. It's got 6 rounds of 38 caliber ammunition in it. Got some brass knuckles as well. These canines are invaluable. Once dog alerted, I could see that the whole center console had been recently tampered with. The screws were loose and it just easily came up. Once we popped it up, you could see the gun stashed right in there. So good job, man.
Very happy with that.
Yeah, your dog never fails.
Yeah, great dog.
Hey, what's your name, man?
Taylor. Bro, that gun, I swear to you, I took it from him. He pulled it on me, I had my brass knuckles. I saw the brass knuckles and the gun was in the car. He put it on me and I told him I was gonna break his jaw with the knuckles.
Who's that?
Craig. He has two guns. He put a gun out on me before. I promise you, bro.
How'd you take it from him?
I snatched it from him. I pulled out the brass knuckles. He didn't have it pulled back.
So you snatched that gun right out of his hand like a movie?
He didn't have a pull. Yeah, I'm a bully.
No, like a movie. You pulled it out.
No, not like no movie, not like that. But he had it. I didn't. All right, he had it on the side. He didn't have it pointed at me. He had it on the side. And I snatched it right out his hands before he could do anything with it.
So when I asked you if there was any guns in the car, how come you didn't?
I should have told you. It's my fault. I understand. I accept my responsibility.
Probably would have looked a little bit more innocent in this whole thing, right? If you told me you had a gun hidden in your center console.
I know, but sir, you gotta understand me. I'm a young black man. I'm scared. I don't
What are you scared for, man? You could tell we're the police.
I don't want to go to jail. I knew if y'all would have seen the car, the gun, y'all wouldn't have believed me in the first place. Y'all wasn't gonna believe me in the first place, bro. Be honest.
Have you been convicted of any crimes?
No, you can look my name up.
You've never been arrested before?
No, I've never been arrested before, sir.
What were you doing with the brass knuckles?
I was gonna beat him up with him because he said he was gonna beat me up. Me and my mom got into it. My mom texted me, said I was my girl in her room. I said I wasn't. And I told him, when I see you, I'm gonna beat you up because he's the one who told my mama.
So this is about his girl?
My girl.
Your girl?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
It's just me and my girlfriend. She said I was my girlfriend in the room. I was like, I wasn't. And she was like, yeah, you were. Craig told me. So I text Craig and I told him I'm gonna beat you up when I see you, bro. And he didn't say nothing, so I pulled up. And when I pulled up, he went in the closet. I don't know where he got the gun from. He went in the closet, got the gun while I was talking to my mom. I turned, he had it on his side. I snatched it out of his hand and I ran outside.
You think maybe you made some bad decisions tonight, man?
Yeah, man.
Think about that and I'll be back and talk to you in a couple minutes, all right? So this guy's statement is he shows up at the house with the brass knuckles to beat this dude up. The guy pulls a gun out on him, so he reaches out and snatches the gun out of his hand and takes it from him. Like, come on. All right, listen, these are your charges, okay? You're gonna be going to jail for possession of the handgun, all right? Possession of the brass knuckles. And we're still getting his side of the story, but it looks more than likely like you're gonna be going to jail for assault with a deadly weapon by using a firearm to threaten him.
Assault with a deadly weapon, bro?
Right.
I didn't even threaten him with no gun, though.
But you have to understand how it looks like to us, man. It looks like you made a series of bad decisions tonight. I have to put both sides in my statement. You might want to think about decisions you made tonight, man.
So Pahrump is a bedroom community to Las Vegas. Obviously, being so close, we end up with a lot of the criminals that come out of Las Vegas and think, oh, it's a smaller community, we can hide there, we can get away with our drugs. But also, being a smaller agency, we have a much better opportunity of catching them because we know our criminals and we can identify them much quicker. And so often, that actually works against them and we're able to apprehend them much quicker than they are in a bigger city. So we saw a quad just take off up here across the street. They're utilized by our drug traffickers regularly because they're easier to get away from us. And so they utilize them to run dope back and forth. And so we're gonna come up here and do a traffic stop on them and figure out exactly what they're doing.
How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good. I thought it was glad to like it.
Do you have a license on you?
No, I have my California license. It's CC.
Okay.
No, reach.
So do you don't have any identification on you at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you have an actual driver's license?
No.
Gotta have a driver's license. You can't
Honestly,
drive.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like the off-road vehicles. I thought you were allowed to.
Any vehicle on the roadways, you've got to have a driver's license.
Okay.
Do you have anything that at least would tell me who you are?
The only thing I have with even my picture on it is when I came here a year ago, I was arrested and...
You were arrested and this is your booking sheet.
Yeah.
Well.
That's the only thing I have.
Okay, that's a step in the right direction at least. Do you paint your own dog's nails or do they come that way?
I paint them, yeah.
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 I'd say you could do her hair too, but that probably
Didn't have
doesn't have
hair.
enough to go do much
Hair?
with. Well, that's a first. I don't think I've ever seen a dog
Really
with
haven't?
painted dog with toenails.
She likes it a lot.
You have any warrants that I need to know about?
You know what? I had 2 warrants, and the attorney said he'd handle it. And then I recently found out that they weren't taken care of.
So you're likely to have warrants, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, for flying a sign.
Okay, is that in Clark County?
No.
Here?
Oh, that's in. Yeah, that's in Las Vegas.
Okay. So the bad news is you're gonna go to jail with us tonight.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No.
Yes.
Please don't do this.
I'm serious.
Please don't.
So go ahead and step off
Please
the
don't.
four-wheeler.
Please, please.
I gotta take you to jail.
Please.
Okay. Go ahead and
I
step
beg
off
you,
the four-wheeler.
please don't.
Go ahead. Go ahead and walk over here. Is there somebody we can call to take your dog for you? I don't want to have to send him to the pound.
Come on, please don't arrest me. I didn't know. I promise you on everything. I didn't know.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, today you have a warrant out of Clark County, okay, and you're driving suspended, revoked on the highway, okay. So you're gonna go to jail today.
Oh my God.
So
please
is there
don't
somebody that we can
arrest
call
me.
so that I don't have to send the dog to the pound?
Yeah.
Who can we call?
I don't know.
You don't know who we can call?
I don't know. Can I get my phone?
Where is it? I'll grab it for you.
Oh, it's in my bag, I think.
Okay. That's all right. I'll grab it.
No. You know what? I didn't even bring it. I don't even have it.
You don't have your phone?
No. It's this, and I have my broken phone that I was gonna go get updated.
I'll call animal control then, and we'll have them
I
come
don't
get
know
the
what to
dog.
do.
Is there anything in here that I need to know about? In here? Is it okay if I look through it?
No.
It's not okay if I look through
Why do
it?
you need to look through my purse?
I'm just asking. That's something that we normally do. It would lead me to believe,
not
based
okay.
on your behavior, that there's something
no,
in
it's not
there.
okay if you go through my purse.
Why not?
Because it's my purse. It's my personal.
Okay.
I'm violated as it is. Go
Okay.
on.
What's in your purse that you don't want me to know about? Because there's something in there. I've been doing this a while, okay? I'm gonna ask
No,
you.
I don't want you going through all my stuff.
Hello. We've got a little puppy here, and she's going with me. Go ahead. She says that she has nobody's number that she knows how to call.
Hi, little one. All right, go ahead and let me have her.
She's spoiled. God.
Okay, go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
This is my dog.
Put your hands behind your back. You don't have anything on you at all, no drugs, no nothing at all, right? You understand that if you bring it into our detention center, that's an additional crime, okay? You don't have anything on you at all, right? Nothing that's gonna poke me or stick me?
No.
I don't think you're being completely honest. You know as well as I do that you have something on you. Let's be 100% honest and let me try to help you.
And how is it going to help? How are you going to help me? How are you going to help me? You're not going to help me.
Well,
You're not helping me. I'm in handcuffs. How are you helping me?
You're already in handcuffs. That
How are you
changes
helping
nothing.
me? How is that
How am
gonna
I
help
helping
me?
you? We can start to try to get you help to get you out of the situations that you're in.
Dude, we've been stuck here a year in this hellhole. My boyfriend's been going through the court system for a year, okay? Trying to get through the system just for a stolen vehicle. I'm supposed to go next week to get a signed affidavit to release us from everything so that we can get out. And we just bought a motorhome. We're trying to get the out of here because we hate it.
Deputy Mendoza here is going to transport you to the detention center. I can help you out if you have something on you now. And that's the part that you're not listening to me about. I'm trying to save you extra trouble. You're in trouble already. Nobody's disputing that. You have a problem. You're going to jail. That's truth. If you go to the jail with contraband, you're going to catch an additional charge. If you have contraband, Deputy Mendoza needs to know now so that you don't take it into the jail. Last chance.
I have a pipe in my bra, okay?
Okay. And any narcotics with it?
No.
Where are they?
Where do you think?
I don't know. You tell
Yes,
me.
you do know.
They're in your purse.
Duh.
Okay. Good. It took us a while to get here, right? What is your drug of choice?
I do speed because I'm ADHD.
Okay.
Okay, it normals me.
Okay.
I used to take Adderall, and I can't take Adderall anymore because I don't have a doctor here.
Okay.
In fact, I had surgery, and I can't even get a decent. It just doesn't matter.
All right. Deputy Mendoza is going to take you back to her car, and we'll bring the rest of the stuff with us, all right? So we're going to head to the jail there. We'll do a search of the purse and go through it and see exactly what she has in there. It's a bad day for her, but hopefully it'll be the start of a new future where maybe she can get some help for her addiction.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent.
Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2.
1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do? When stop now, stop. Heads up. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Smell some marijuana. I'm a marijuana smoker. Call up. What you gonna do?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've always wanted to be a cop. I remember when I was little, back in elementary school, I wrote a note saying I wanted to be a cop, and I put it in a time capsule. I remember looking back at it a couple years ago, seeing that note. Now that I am a cop, I love it. It's great. Adams County Sheriff's Department is a great agency to work for, and I could definitely see myself retiring here. I'm trying to catch up to this vehicle. It's traveling at a high rate of speed. I'm just gonna pull it over and I'll let him know that he's going too fast. He's not stopping for us. 6-8, it's felony yield. We're gonna continue northbound on Huron, passing Milky Way. Speed's 46. Okay, he's about to wreck out. We're on Fox going eastbound, and he's going off the road. Have it on a red, looks like a Jeep, red Jeep. Occupied times 1. Slowly. 6 foot bail. Please stop! Male, white, gray shirt, blue jeans, blue shorts. I lost him around the corner.
X-ray 3, we're running. Apartment complex.
Confirming southbound through the apartment complex.
We're eastbound.
6-8, I got him. He's running down the hill towards the ditch. I think he dipped into the ravine. Break. I didn't see him going on the other side. He's probably bedded down somewhere in this brush. Have you ended up on the north side? I believe there's a couple called apartment complex. He hasn't come out of the ditch yet.
I'm on the north side of 88 on the south side of the apartment complex.
Hey! Hey! I'll chase you right now. 6-8, we have him. Why you running, man?
I got warrants.
You got warrants? You gonna put people's... Huh? Mark? Bro.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
Bro. Get up, man.
I have warrants.
Do you have any weapons?
No weapons.
Do you have any weapons?
No weapons at all, bro. I got nothing.
Come on, dude. You know better than this. Get up.
I'm sorry.
Get up.
Outstanding.
One outstanding.
Dude, you're gonna hurt somebody, man.
I know.
You have a girl, little girl.
Yes, I know, bro.
You know that. You still with Amber?
Yeah. Can you call for me?
We'll see, man. Come on. You put a lot of us in danger, bro.
I know.
Have a seat. Since he ran, we get search his vehicle, warrant to arrest. See if we have any weapons or drugs. He does got warrants. He's got 5 warrants out of multiple cities. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Bit of marijuana. I don't know if he was using it while he was driving. All right. Nothing else. It's mostly clothes. You know why I was pulling you over or trying to pull you over?
No, I didn't think I was speeding.
Okay. You're going a little fast. It was noticeable. Yeah, it was noticeable. Okay. So how come you didn't stop?
My daughter's birthday's tomorrow, dog. Got warrants. She's trying to go home. Just had a stupid plan. Going home.
We don't want to ruin your daughter's birthday.
No,
I don't.
I did that myself. That's my fault. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. Were you worried about endangering anybody over here or no?
Yeah, of course. But I know everyone is sleeping too. Car got out of control. That's what that was. Didn't mean to do all that. It's my fault.
Okay.
It's my fault.
Okay.
I know what I did.
Like I appreciate you being honest. Okay, I really do. It's gonna show. Okay, but you know your charges right now. Okay, are vehicular looting. Okay, resisting arrest, and criminal mischief, at least. Okay, and then speeding. Okay, you're not gonna be gone forever.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but you know what you did, right?
Yeah.
How are we gonna fix this, bro?
Get my warrants cleared up and get back on track. That's what.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you know.
I hope so, bro.
But this is all my warrants are stupid traffic tickets.
I know.
Nothing big, you know what I mean? It's not like.
Right, but it led up to this, man.
Yeah, true.
Because I don't want to take away from girls. You know, this hurts me as much as it's killing you right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, because I know you care about your girls, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was a stupid decision. It's all it was. Stupid decision.
Okay. All right, man.
Yeah, thankfully no one else was on the road.
I thought he was gonna wreck out when he was running across the field. I thought he was actually gonna come across and hit cars.
It looked like when he turned on to Fox here, he was going to go right into that apartment complex.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't. He gained control at least. Put it in there. I think that's why he bailed on foot, because once he came down here, he knew there's no way for him to go. So,
Yep.
I didn't see him try to stop the vehicle at all.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse, that's for sure.
Yep.
I've been on the department 18 years now. I'm a beat officer right now, but I did work special assignment in the exploiting and missing children's unit. I take pride in working human trafficking cases involving juveniles because those are victims that don't have a voice. Any chance I get to do some mentoring for these young girls and boys out here that get caught up in this human trafficking world that we have right now, I try to make sure I make time for that. Central and St. Francis. I'll be behind a car if there's somebody close. It's gonna be a white Monte Carlo. It looks like a 60-day tag. They're aiming something out of the driver's side. LT, I'm gonna stay a little bit behind them so that they don't point that out again.
Number E32 is a vehicle.
Now we're gonna try to stop it now.
They're gonna be running. Might have thrown something out at Quick Trips. Looks like we had some shots fired out of a vehicle that's in front of me. Looks like 2 black males, maybe. The passenger looked like a black male in a black hoodie with some white writing. I don't know what the driver is.
East of the gun spikes. What's your location?
Hold on. We're stopped at Harry.
Go! Go! Let me see your hands!
Turn the car off!
Let me see your hands!
Last seat past your side. I want you to open the car door. Keep your hands up.
One at a time! One at a time! One at a time!
Driver, with your hands up, step out.
Door's coming open. I got one hand, left hand. I got 2 hands. There's a cell phone in the left hand, keys in the right, I think.
Face away from me. Step to your left. Step to your left. Walk backwards. Hands over your head. Walk backwards. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
Get on your knees.
With your hands on top of your head. Hands on top of your head.
Let's get on your face. Hands out.
We'll send a couple people up to clear the car. Just hold. There's people over here that are going to clear the car.
You ready? We going up?
Does anybody have that tag number?
Yeah, it's a 60-day tag. The car's clear.
I'll need an officer to go to Lincoln and St. Francis where the shots are fired. And dispatch, if you had anybody calling in, can you let me know? Well, as I was sitting on the corner, I heard some gunshots and some drivers were pointing at this vehicle, which decided that it was going to run from us. So now we're searching to see if there's any weapons in the car.
He said that the guy in the front told him to stop here, so he stopped here. He's got a suspended driver's license.
Okay.
And you don't know where you were coming from?
I don't know the street or any of that. Like I said, if I knew, I'd let you.
Were you coming from your cousin's house?
Like I said, the last place that I knew where my cousin lived was right there off of, like, by Bones Liquor Store.
So were y'all just rolling around or what?
I mean, that's what he told me to come get him from.
Was Bones?
No,
Or his
I'm saying
house?
from over here.
Where was that at?
I mean, so I don't know if that was, that's what I'm saying, I don't know. Like I said, we got to some railroad tracks.
And then homeboy hops in the car?
I didn't see no streets or, no, his friends hopped in with him.
How many friends?
Two.
Two?
I want to say at least 2 or 3.
Is that how many people were in the car when it stopped? Or did somebody get out?
I think. I mean,
it was your car?
I wasn't keeping count or track or any of that.
So you don't know nothing about nothing?
And
So where the vehicle stopped, I backtracked it about down the block to where they made the first turn. As I walked, I got on the west curb and I found the firearm laying right here on the matches the description of the same size caliber that we found shell casings for.
You know exactly who had the gun in the car, correct?
I really don't.
It takes longer to think about coming up with a lie, and I can see the wheels are spinning in your head. Tell me an easy one. How many shots were fired?
2, I guess.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the shooter? Was somebody shooting
I don't
at
give a
something?
damn.
or
Well,
were
we
they
gonna
just
go to
shooting
court
at
because
you?
I ain't shooting at nothing.
I didn't say
I
you
can't drive and shoot at the same time, so you can't place
well-
not no. Well, what? I'm good, but I ain't that good. If I ain't never been a shooter, then I'm not a shooter. This is my life.
This
we
is
talking
your
about.
life.
Right. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't. Right. Don't. Man.
You're trying to open up your own Pizza Hut, like you said.
Right. My first thing is, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get my own Pizza Hut. So, what would I mean, I have to lose. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was coming from the left side, the right side.
So you know we found the gun, right?
Hey, man, that's.
Yeah. Are your fingerprint? We're testing it for DNA and fingerprints and everything. Are your fingerprints going to come up on this?
It might be because I might have been trying to keep him down from doing whatever the hey, chill out or some like that. But other than that, I mean, like I said,
Tell me why they might be on the gun.
Because I was trying to keep somebody from touching it or doing something crazy or.
Then tell me about that, then.
I mean, like I said, people crazy. Like I said, I got to lose.
Okay, why are your fingerprints on the gun?
Because I got to lose.
Okay.
I want people to be safe.
Tell me the story how your fingerprints got on the gun.
Because I have to lose.
That makes no sense. Did you grab the gun after it was shot?
Probably.
I wasn't there. Why are you going probably?
I ain't did no nothing. I'm a fool, but I ain't a damn fool.
Okay.
Period.
We just got done searching the vehicle, and in the front driver's seat on the floorboard was a live 40 caliber round. So the charge that I have right now is going to be the traffic pursuit, all the traffic charges with him there, the driving on suspended. We're waiting on his criminal history to come back, but right now we have a criminal discharge of a firearm in city limits. Now, if he comes back a felon, then we'll have felon possession of a firearm also.
Working nights on the Wichita Police Department's great. Work with a great group of officers who we all depend on each other and are a tight, close group. Actually makes the shift go by faster when you enjoy working with each other. So I just ran the plates on this truck and it comes back stolen. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Roger, sir.
I'm stopped. Give me the air.
Roger, sir.
Step out. Step out. I'll explain everything in a minute. Passenger, stay in the vehicle. Let me see both hands. Let me see both hands.
142, I'm heading that way. Roger.
Here. Face away from me. Step out and face away from me. Sir! Stick your hands out the window.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Step out. Step out of the car. Sir, step out of the car. He's not listening to commands. Sir, step out. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
My hand.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
Get out. Turn around.
I'm out, sir. I'm turning around. Don't hit me. Please don't give me. Please don't.
Walk backwards to my voice. There's one more in the car.
I'm scared.
All right, stop. Now get on your belly. Get on your belly.
I'm trying to use it. 422, I'm with him.
I can't breathe. I don't know what I did wrong.
Sir, I want you to put your hands behind your back.
There's one more in the car, but we're good.
Man, with your right hand, I want you to open up that door. With both hands up, I want you to go ahead and step out.
You're fine.
Put that stuff on the ground.
Over on your side, man.
Walk backwards towards me, all right?
Okay.
There you go.
Here, just put your hands behind your back. We'll explain everything in a minute, all right?
What's up? Your friend's car?
Do you live at this house?
No.
You don't live here? Is this your vehicle?
He said it's before stop, but I was using it.
You're using it?
Talked to your girlfriend over here. She said you got bad experience with the police recently. That's why you're kind of emotional up there. Okay.
Very emotional.
All right. Well, you're in a stolen vehicle. That's why you're in handcuffs right now. You understand that?
No, I didn't. I mean,
Well,
now I know.
Yeah. I was pick you up, man.
All right.
Ready?
Can you help
1,
us out?
2, 3, go.
There you go.
What are you?
He's driving.
Because I'm using somebody else's pants.
You're using somebody else's pants?
Yeah, I was cold.
We leave something in their pants.
Oh, popped out. This is just a one-hitter. What's your name, sir?
Taylor.
Taylor? Okay. My partner's going to take you in the back of his patrol car so I can talk to you here in a bit, okay?
Go this way, bud.
Yeah, he said he got tased recently by police.
Oh, did he? I'm going to toss the vehicle. I can already see some drug paraphernalia located on the seat where the female was sitting. We got another pipe sitting up on the dashboard. This right here is underneath the driver's seat. Looks like a meth pipe. Also found a jar with just a little bit of marijuana inside.
If you go in there and they find it on you in there, that'll be a felony charge. It's a meth pipe. All right, if you think of anything, make sure you let officers know. All right?
Hey, Crystal. It's Officer Miller. You want to just tell me what was going on?
I thought we was going to get dog food.
You thought you were getting dog food? Okay. How do you know him? Is that your boyfriend or husband or what?
Boyfriend.
Just boyfriend? Okay. How long has this guy been driving this truck? What's his story with the truck? You don't even know?
I don't know. Our relationship is really difficult.
Your partner told me they found a pipe in your bra. What's that pipe for?
So you just with methamphetamines.
Meth. Okay. Was that your pipe I found on the passenger seat?
No.
No? You just sitting on it or what?
Might have been.
All right. Well, here's the deal. Tonight, you got some warrants that we got to take care of, and you just have a new charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, all right? I'll talk to you here in a bit. Okay, Taylor, so you didn't steal this vehicle?
No, not at all.
Okay. Did you...
I've had a bad experience. A very bad experience.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the pipes and stuff I found in there? Do you have like just a little drug addiction? No?
No.
Do you use drugs?
I have.
You have?
I have used.
What kind of drugs have you used?
I've used marijuana and meth.
Marijuana and meth?
Yeah.
Is that marijuana I found in the truck yours? There's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yours. How long ago have you used meth?
I tried some 2 days ago.
Two days ago. Is that pipe I found below your seat your meth pipe?
No.
Whose pipe is it?
I came across.
You just found it?
Like walking in the alleyways and yeah.
But did you know it was a meth pipe?
No.
What did you think it was?
I picked it up because I was going to take it home and just look at it.
So you have no clue that the vehicle was stolen. You got warrants that we got to take care of. You were driving on a suspended license. All right, and you're also gonna get arrested for possession of stolen property because you're in possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sounds like a lot of this comes from drug abuse. You know? Sounds like you made kind of a wrong decision of borrowing a vehicle.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So let's have a seat in the car. These officers will take care of you, all right? We got your truck.
I can't believe you found it.
Yeah?
You know, I gave up a couple days ago.
Well, it was driving down the street.
I just want to hug you. I'm like, thank you for getting my truck back.
Oh, no problem. Sometimes it's your lucky day and you get your stuff back.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up! Bad boys, what you gonna do? Smell some marijuana, I'm a marijuana smoker! Roll up! What you gonna do? Hand up! Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office for 3 years. I was a volunteer firefighter for about 8 years, and I really liked it. I got to drive the fire trucks around and, got to go to emergencies and stuff like that, and it was a really cool way for me to get my foot in the door as a public servant. But I knew throughout my entire time there that law enforcement was where my heart landed. We're behind Arby's division in Francis. Well, he's gonna go for it. 13, he's failed to yield. We're going through the back of the Jack in the Box. 13, he's reckless through the Lowe's parking lot. Possible DUI. He was all over the road before we started. And we're gonna go southbound on whatever street borders the Lowe's here. Going up to Lidgerwood. No speed, traffic 40, blowing the stop sign at Lidgerwood. And we're in Lyons southbound. So we had a driver that failed to signal and then tried to turn in to a parking lot. 13, we're going northbound Addison. Pulling into the Lions Crest Apartments. Show me your hands right now! Hands, don't move them! On the ground! On the ground! Give me your hands! Stop! 13, I got one Natto band commands. He's yanking his hands away from me. Give me your hands now. You got it? Stop moving. Got it? All right, brother. Roll to your side. Roll to your side. Here you go. Bend in like you're going to sit up. Keep going. You got it. Now roll onto that knee and come straight up for me. Up. Up. We'll get there here in a second. Turn face car.
Hey, can you pull my car in?
Relax. Come on back here.
What, man?
Turn face car for me.
Trying to go home.
Spread your feet apart. Yeah. You ain't gonna make it. Back up.
All right.
Back up. One step. There you go. You got anything in your pockets that's gonna stick me, poke me, prod me?
Nope.
No? Okay. So at the moment you're under arrest for eluding. Bottle in the seat. What's that? Bottle in the seat. I can't understand what you're, oh, bottle in the seat, got it. All right. So there's an open black velvet whiskey bottle with about a third of whiskey left in it. Just had one for the road.
Yeah.
Hey, partner.
Yeah.
You been read your rights yet? You're not under arrest for anything. You're just being detained until we figure this whole deal out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what's the deal, man? Why'd he run?
He just ran from the police. I don't know. Honestly, me and mine, we're trying to run back home to my home.
Who's the dude driving?
That's my brother. That's my cousin.
Your cousin or your brother?
Cousin, brother, like whatever it is.
Cousin like a brother?
Yeah.
Okay, how long had you guys been drinking together tonight?
That's it, like a year.
No. You guys were drinking tonight.
That's like a year.
Tonight, though, how long were you
saying? Like a year.
A year. That doesn't make any sense.
Like they was over there tonight, like tonight.
Okay, where were you guys drinking tonight?
From there. That's all I know.
Okay, hang tight, bud. Where's his other dude saying anything? Which car is he in?
I don't know which car is it. I'm watching that past one.
Okay.
SUV over there.
All right. What's up, man? So, what were you guys doing tonight?
I was going to get some food and come home.
You were going to get some food and come home? Were you guys out drinking before you started driving?
No.
You're not drunk at all? You haven't had one drink? Why are you slurring your words and reek of alcohol then?
I'm not slurring my word, bro. I'm knocked out right now. You guys threw me on the curb.
So what was with the thing of whiskey in the driver's seat? Huh?
What?
That's it. You've understood me up until this point. There's a big old thing of whiskey in the driver's seat.
Really?
What? Yeah. Are you surprised?
Where's George at?
Where's George at?
Yeah.
Do you mean to say where's George at?
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there. He's talking to us. So you decided to run from me. Why then?
I didn't decide to run. I pulled up at my place so I can make sure my car is good.
No.
Yeah, I promise you, that's what I wanted.
So you didn't try and run at all?
Nope.
So what were you thinking when you saw the red and blue lights in your rear view then? You turned around and looked at me. You pulled into the parking lot behind Petco. I saw you turn around. As soon as I hit the liits, you turned and your eyes locked directly onto my
I just want
car.
to make sure my car is good.
Okay, so you're under arrest for eluding a police vehicle.
Okay. If that's what
as well as DUI.
What?
Yeah, you're drunk as a skunk, dude.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so you're going to be booked into jail on those charges. Do you have any questions for me? There may be more charges pending. I haven't looked at your driver's status or any of that stuff. I don't know if you're suspended or what. But those are the two charges right at the moment that you're under arrest for.
Really?
Really, really. Okay. All right, man, so here's the deal. We're going to cut you loose, okay? You're not under arrest for anything tonight?
Yeah.
On top of your head, please. Thank you. Perfect. But you need to make better decisions, right? Probably don't hang out with people who are going to run from the police.
Yeah.
You're free to go. Go up to that apartment, all right? Steer clear of the car, please. Eluding, DUI, resisting, and I think that'll do it. Medics are going to check him out because he's got a nice raspberry on his face from where it connected with the pavement. I'm good. Yeah, just a little scratch. Road rash. That's what wearing short sleeves will get you.
Wichita is on the cusp of becoming a big city. We're still small enough that you can be familiar with the entire town, but we're big enough that there's people that you still don't know. The weather here is pretty much in the middle. We've got hot summers and cold winters, no real extremes. We're gonna check out this car that it looks like it's trying to take off on us down here through Dillon's parking lot. And it looks like it's heading back to the Value Place Hotel back here. Is that it? .642, I got one running westbound from 47th and Broadway. Put your hands on the front of that car.
I will.
Don't move.
Sorry, say west of the auto parts store.
West of Value Place.
Hey, who's in this car?
That would be my children's father.
Your children's father, what's his name?
His name is Tyler.
Tyler. Was he white or black?
White.
Okay. White male, maybe 5'10". There's two fences here. I don't know if he went straight west or went north or south, or if he's just on the other side of this wall and I just can't get to him.
Am I really in trouble?
No. I'm doing this to keep you from going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay? Where were you coming from over there?
We were just riding around because he's always in trouble, and he's absconded. He's a parole.
Okay.
And he knows it's gonna go bad, and so he wanted to,
Come over here. Just have a seat in my car. We'll get this figured out, all right?
He's a parole absconder. They let him out and he didn't come back.
But you heard him go over here and crack. I didn't hear nothing that way, but straight out that way.
I heard branches and then nothing.
Police, send officer the dog and get bit.
up, Noah. Coming up. Hands up. Do not move. I'm going to send my dog over. You will get bit. Please, sir. Do not move. No, sir. I will not move. Please, sir. I got my
Back up. Back up to the sound of my voice.
My legs are numb, sir.
You're going to get your ass eaten by a dog if you do anything stupid.
Please don't. I won't.
Put your hands behind your back.
Back up, sir.
Put your hands right back here behind your back.
Yes, sir. Oh, good job, buddy. What I do?
Doing in this guy's backyard.
Sleeping.
Let's go this way. You were sleeping back here?
Sleeping, yeah. What's going on?
You don't know, huh?
No. Tired, dude. Tired of walking.
Yeah? Where were you walking from?
My house.
Where's your house?
In Wichita, dude.
In Wichita? It's a big place.
Good job. I gotta get to the hospital.
Christina?
Yeah.
Hi. What is going on?
I don't know. He gets on my nerves.
He gets on your nerves?
He always does this stupid. I was with him for 10 years, you know.
Were you guys in town just to run around or hang out or what?
I was in town to visit him to try to talk some sense into him before he got shot, or he got mangled by a dog.
And that evidently didn't work out. Sounds like a guy to stay away from.
Psycho.
Hey, when we turned around on him over here on Broadway, did he say anything or did he just start driving crazy?
Started driving crazy. He's been driving crazy.
Did you say anything to him? Like, what's going on? Why are you doing this?
I already knew. He's like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Sorry.
So do you have any property that's left in the car that we need to get for you before I give the car back to the guy that it was stolen from?
All I had was a cell phone and a cream wallet.
So the purse that's in the car, that's not your purse?
No, whose purse it is. But I probably was a little tricks he was messing with before I came up here.
All right. Well, sit tight for me a minute, okay? This was
in the passenger seat of the car. Looks like it could be meth.
I'll have to test
Either
it.
they burnt it or something.
Huh. Imagine that. We got her ID card with her dope in her purse.
Oh,
there it is.
snap. This is tested positive for methamphetamine.
This thing's just full of paraphernalia.
He's got a Kansas Department of Corrections warrant for auto theft.
Hey, buddy. You all right? We found you sleeping over here in somebody's garden. What are you doing over there?
No, dude, I was walking.
Just walking?
I got tired, bro.
Got tired? Okay.
I have no idea where I was at.
You didn't know where you were at?
No. Why do they have me in handcuffs?
You don't know why you're in handcuffs?
No.
Well, you're in handcuffs because you jumped out of a stolen car, jumped over a wall, and ran over and hid in somebody's garden.
I never did nothing like that, dude. I wasn't driving anything.
Okay.
I got a vehicle.
You're also a parole absconder, so you're in custody for a warrant.
Okay.
What were you in prison for?
I don't know, man. It's been a long time.
You don't remember why you went to prison? It wasn't memorable enough to stick out in your mind as being something to...
A long time ago.
Long time ago? How about auto theft?
What about it?
That's what you were in prison for.
Okay. What's that got to do with me being in this cop car?
Well, you got a warrant, so that's why you're in the cop car.
It make no sense. You guys like rushed up on me when I was asleep. And you grabbed me up. I don't even know where the I'm at or what's going on. I got a warrant, you said? When did they post this out?
I don't know, partner. Right now, you're under arrest for possession of stolen property, and I don't know if you're valid or not, but probably some traffic stuff.
I don't drive.
Drive while suspended or something like that.
I was never driving anything, bro. I don't drive.
Okay, so, Christina, with your ID and all that stuff and where I found it in the purse, okay, I also found some methamphetamine, a lot of paraphernalia, like a lot of paraphernalia.
In the purse?
In the purse.
Uh-huh.
So you're...
They're gonna charge me with all that.
Well, whether you get charged or not, it's up to the district attorney's office. But tonight you're gonna go to jail. You're in custody for possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. All right?
For me, oh, wow.
Gotta leave that guy alone.
Yeah.
So one good thing about law enforcement is you can kind of find an area that you're either good at or you like working. I enjoy working narcotics and trying to get illegal weapons off the street. I feel that by doing this, it kind of helps curb violence and also helps keep the community safer. Hey, Masterson, you're going to stop it here at Lincoln and just east of the I. Right now, I'm behind a stolen moped that's rolling down the street, so we're going to see if they'll stop for us.
I understand 32 mile pass.
He just dropped it.
Florida speeds.
Hey, stop it. Hey, Corey, drop something. Hey, get off. Shut off your bike. Shut off your bike, because I said so. Put him in cuffs, Corey. We'll talk to you.
Jeez.
We'll talk about it in a second. He dropped the bag. Get your hands out of your pocket.
123 checking.
We're fine. They're stopped. Two in custody.
10-4-1 in custody at 130. I did myself 25 or how well.
Come over here.
I'll tell you in just 1 second. What's in that bag?
I didn't even know it was in my pocket.
What is it? What's that in the bag?
No, I don't.
You don't know what it is at all? Let's come back here to my car just for a second, okay? Okay.
They tossed a baggie out right there.
I'm gonna have you have a seat in my car just for a minute. I'll be right back with you, okay? After we took him into custody, this was located in his front left pocket. Pretty good amount.
She has paraphernalia. We'll wait for a female to search her and see if she has any other stuff in her pockets or anything like that. So.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, Francis. How do you know that guy?
He's been a friend of my sister's for a long time.
Okay. He's your friend of your sister's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I met him about 5 years ago. Why?
Just curious. You know whose bike that is? You don't?
No.
Okay. Did he come pick you up at your house, or what's the deal?
Yeah, he come over there.
What did he pick you up in?
That.
The bike? Okay. So right now I'm gonna test the crystal substance that was found in the male's pocket. If we have a positive test, it's gonna turn purple. And like that, got a positive test.
Hey, Stevie. So the reason that we stopped you is because ran your plate and it came back stolen.
I can't believe that.
I can't hear your partner.
Yeah, I can't believe that because I gave him $250 for I bought it.
Who'd you give $250 to?
To the guy who claimed it. It was his.
You know this guy pretty well?
Not well. I thought I did, but not well enough, I guess.
Not well enough. I also wanted to talk to you about in your left pocket when we took you into custody. Found a bag.
Yeah.
In there. What's in that bag?
I didn't even know it was in my pocket.
What is it?
I didn't even know it was in my pocket.
Well, it's a bag of meth. Okay. You didn't know that you had that on you?
No.
That's a pretty decent amount of meth, Stevie.
No, because when I felt like her grabbing me, but I thought she was just hanging on when you blooped us, and I was like, but I wasn't really worried about that. I didn't even think nothing of it.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like.
Do you think that she put that in your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your pockets are kind of peculiar. You know, there's a zipper on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have your pockets zipped up or unzipped?
Unzipped.
Unzipped? Because both of them were zipped up.
No.
And I had to unzip them to be able to search them. Normally, if you're on a bike like this, it makes sense that, you need to zip them up. So it kind of makes sense that you would zip them up, doesn't it? Okay.
Is he like a boyfriend to you, or what?
Just a friend.
Okay. Tell me about the stop when I was behind you. Somebody tossed something.
I don't know.
You don't know? Because we got fingerprint. We can get fingerprints on it. I know you guys aren't wearing gloves. Is this something you just want to own up to, or is this something... If it's yours, it's yours. I just want to get the truth out of both of your guys' stories.
Yeah, I dropped it.
You dropped it? Was it in your pocket or what?
No, it was in my bra.
It was in your bra? You just get scared?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your friend here says that during our traffic stop, that you put some more meth in his pocket. Is that true? Did you put that? Because he had a baggie of meth in his pocket. Is that his?
That's gotta be his.
It's his. You didn't put it in his pocket?
I didn't even know he had it.
Okay, you didn't even know he had the meth. Okay, so you're just gonna go for the possession of meth and drug paraphernalia. We're not gonna deal with the stolen bike or anything on you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Stevie. Well, we talked with her. She told us that she didn't put anything in your pocket whatsoever.
I didn't have it.
With the fact of your pants, and they have zippers, and they were all zipped up, and I had to unzip them to get the meth out of your pocket. So tonight, you're going to be booked for the possession of stolen property, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia as well, and then some traffic charges.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up! Bad boys, what you gonna do? Smell some marijuana, I'm a marijuana smoker! Roll up! What you gonna do? Hand up! Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I have a lot of family in law enforcement. My dad's a retired detective sergeant. My uncle is a retired chief. I have cousins who are deputies. My sister's a dispatcher. Sister-in-law probation officer. I have brother-in-laws who are also police officers. Grandpa is a volunteer at the sheriff's department. It's pretty safe to say that law enforcement definitely runs through the blood of my family. All right, we just saw a stolen vehicle. Where'd it go? There it goes, right there. Charlie 7. I'm in pursuit of a 35 vehicle, silver Kia, southbound Tamarind from Foothill. Stand by for the plate. Coming up to Arrow speeds, 80 miles an hour. Okay, eastbound Orange through a dead end. All right, northbound Lombardi to a dead end. On the ground! Foot pursuit, northbound, black male, black shirt. Get on the ground, dude, get on the ground. All right, still eastbound through the field.
Eastbound through the field.
We're about to back up one of our partners. He was in pursuit of a stolen vehicle.
To a house on Dorsey.
The suspect bailed out of the vehicle at a dead end, and he's running on foot. We're going to go try to catch this guy.
Northbound, come back to Arrow.
We're about 2 blocks out.
Eastbound through the school. Eastbound through the school.
Tamarind and Arrow.
He's at Chris and Dorsey, still eastbound. Right there.
Coming up behind you! Coming up behind you! Get your hands out! Get your hands out!
Bring your hand back.
I got his hair. Cuffing. Don't move! Stop moving! Breeze out, hand back. Code 4-1 in custody. Start comm center for an injured officer. What's up? You have any warrants right now, dude?
Nah, I don't.
No?
boy, man. Pharmacy tech.
You're a pharmacy tech?
Yeah.
Where at?
San Joaquin in Ontario.
You went to school for that?
I'm going to school now.
But you already got a job?
So, yeah, got my certificate working on my,
You're probably not gonna make it to work tomorrow.
Why not?
Because you're going to jail, bud, for evading the police and possession of a stolen vehicle and resisting arrest. Got a whole slew of charges.
What's up, man? Hey, thanks for catching him.
Yes, so what happened, bro?
So we were at Foothill and Palmetto, and I saw that silver Kia. It's on the hot sheet.
Yeah, the one we were looking for, the
the one on
WWF
the hot
plate.
sheet. I saw it turn north, and I'm like, hey, that's a stolen car right there. So when he was coming down Tamron, he came to Orange right there, and I knew it was a dead end. He tried to get around a bunch of cars, but they kind of like blocked him. And so that's when he went east, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a dead end. He tried to make a turn northbound, smashed into a car, kind of rolled to a stop for a sec, got out, and then foot chase was on through the backyards.
That was a solid job on calling it, bro.
And
We
then,
knew
yeah.
exactly where you were at.
Came right through the school right here, and then that's when you guys picked him up. Helicopter was right over scene, quick, so it was good.
I know Chris jacked his finger up pretty bad. We'll try to talk to him, make sure he's
I saw
good.
that he had a big old scar right there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go to the hospital, get some stitches probably.
Okay.
One of the officers was going up and over a fence and got his hand caught on the spikes on the top of the fence and ripped a pretty good sized portion of his skin off of his finger. So he's probably gonna need some stitches and whatnot. How you feeling, bro? Other than some stinging pain?
Yeah, that's about it. Can't really feel my finger. Just the nerves, yeah.
Right.
I took the whole thing right off.
Did it?
Yeah. Did you know I was coming after you when you made that northbound turn on Palmetto? What was going through your mind that time?
I had to get to my son.
You had to get to your son?
Yes,
Why would you put all those lives in danger and drive that recklessly to get to your son, man? That's a good way to crash, and you won't ever get to your son that way. You know that? Made some bad decisions today, huh?
Real bad.
From here on out, we're gonna make better decisions, right? We're a grown man. We can make good decisions between right and wrong, correct?
Right.
All right, you need to make better decisions. If not for you, do it for your son, okay? All right, man? All right, best of luck to you, dude, okay? The car that he TC'd in is that truck right back there behind us.
Okay.
That
black truck there?
Yeah, that black truck with the hood up.
Okay.
So he hit the front of that. He took the turn way too fast.
Oh, crunch. Here's the deal, man. Obviously, I ain't your dad, but I'm gonna give you some man-to-man advice, all right? At life, we come up to many different intersections, right? And this is one of those intersections for you, bro. You can keep on going down the same path, which is gonna end in dead ends, in jail, and maybe death. Or you can make a U-turn now, salvage the rest of your life. You got your whole life ahead of you, bro. Do some positive things. Be a good, productive member of society. Get married, have a family. You say you got a baby's mama, which means you got kids. Be a dad to your children. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have those options, bro. But you got to make a decision now at 19, bro. You got to make a decision to be different for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? All right, good luck, brother.
The reason that I want to become a police officer actually stemmed from a tragic event. Back in 2011, my older brother, Officer Brad Jones, lost his life in the line of duty. And ever since that time, Glendale police officers came to our family. I felt the love and the camaraderie that is in law enforcement. Just drew me closer to pursue that. Ended up signing with the Glendale Police Department and loved every moment of it ever since. We just received a call from department store. Had a subject just do a shoplifting, supposedly behind one of the businesses here. Is that him? 5-2 Lincoln. I got a mail just south of AAA, matching my description. Looks like he just threw a bag. He's starting to jog now.
White male, white hat, white t-shirt, black pants. He grabbed Levi.
Get on the ground. Keep your hands out by your side. What are you running from, man?
Just jogging.
You're just jogging?
Yeah.
All right, right now you're gonna be detained, okay? Because you match the description of a shoplifter. You know anything about that? 5-2 Lincoln. I got one detained just south of the AAA.
Yes, sir.
All right, bud, you got any weapons on you?
Yes, sir.
What'd you throw over the fence there, man? What was in that white bag?
I didn't have a white bag, sir.
No, I watched you. What was in the white bag?
No, sir. It wasn't a white bag. It was my hat, sir.
You had a white hat on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why'd you throw your own white hat over the fence?
This is I stole some stuff from Kohl's.
Because you stole some stuff from Kohl's?
Yeah, and I was trying to get away from it.
Well, I appreciate the honesty, man. Why don't you go ahead and stand up here? Go ahead and kick this leg out.
Which way?
Just right here, like, bring this knee out. There you go, roll over, and just stay right there for me. Where's the stuff you stole from Kohl's, man?
On the other side of the fence over here, by close to where I threw my hat.
Just right where you threw your hat? Yeah. What all did you take, man?
3 pairs of pants.
3 pairs of pants, anything else?
That's it, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. Loss prevention just showed up, so we're gonna stand up, buddy.
All right.
Go ahead, stand up. All right, we're gonna grab that stuff in just a sec, okay? This the guy? All right, man. Well, I'm gonna have you have a seat right here. And go cross your legs for me, bud. Okay. What happened?
He came in. I picked up on him already in my Under Armour department. Selected a quick 2 pairs, walked out right away, and I tried to stop him, and he ran.
Okay. The blue jeans, or?
There's a pair of Levi's and then 2 pairs of Under Armour pants.
Okay. You guys just start prosecution?
Yes.
Okay. He's saying that he threw it, so we're gonna have an officer go check the area, see if we can locate those items.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Cool. I'll meet you back over there.
Yeah, we'll have somebody meet you back over there, okay?
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Right now, from what I have, you're under arrest for shoplifting. So can you give me a little bit more detail about that? How come you took the pants, man?
It's, I'm homeless. I've been trying to get a job, and it's, all my keeps getting stolen. And, I was trying to get this job interview going at Denny's. They offered me, the opportunity for a job, but I just need some decent work clothes, or just some decent clothes to go to an interview and to get some work. And
okay. So you figured you'd get the pants and you'd look better for the interview, possibly get the job?
Possibly, yeah.
All right, man. You said people were stealing from you?
Yeah,
what kind of stuff they steal from you?
Oh, everything. You know, everything gets stolen. All my clothes have been stolen, and it's just real hard. You know, when you're homeless, you don't really have a secure place to keep any of your stuff, and anytime you set some stuff down, and you know, you're constantly getting stranded, and it's just difficult.
Okay, I hear you, man. It's tough when people steal stuff from you, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Where exactly did you throw this bag? Because we want to get these items back to the store.
It's not in a bag. I dropped them right over the side of the fence. There's gonna be
on the side of the fence you were running on, or jogging on, or over the fence?
On the side of the school, east of where I threw the hat.
Okay. What do you think the value of those pants are, man?
About altogether, $100.
$100. Do you have any way of paying for those items?
No, sir. I don't have anything.
Okay. So you went in the store with the intention to shoplift?
Yeah, that's it. That's correct.
All right, man. Well, just sit tight for us, okay?
Sure.
So we're coming up on the location here where the subject possibly threw over the stolen merchandise here. So we're gonna collect those items real quick. This looks like it's gonna be our suspect's hat here. The merchandise is gonna be just east of this here. Here's the items described by the Kohl's loss prevention. The same description as the suspect gave us here, right in the location he said it would be. We're gonna take these back to the store and give them their property back. Hey, Joseph, I found these along the fence here. Are these the ones you were talking about here? Yes, sir. Okay, this is your white hat? Yes, sir. Okay, and this is the property you took? Okay. Did you get this from the store too, or did you come in with this?
Goodwill.
Bought it at Goodwill? Okay. How come you threw it away?
I didn't. It was the best thing I could do to not fit the description.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Joseph, go ahead and stand up for me, bud. All right, bud, go ahead and hop in there. All right, Joseph, you know, I can appreciate you wanting to better your life, getting another job. What kind of field are you looking to get into?
Construction. Any kind of, anything right now. Anything at all.
Anything? Okay. Kind of felt like if you got a better pair of jeans, maybe some better clothes, you'd have a better opportunity?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I can understand the mentality of that. Unfortunately, like you said earlier, when people steal from people, it causes damage, okay? So always got to be a victim. I understand that at times you've been a victim too, but that doesn't mean that it gives you the right to make other people victims, okay? You're going to be booked for shoplifting removal. You'll be heading down to the Glendale City Jail.
So one of the things that's good about my job, besides helping people when we're not answering 911 calls, is being able to go out and self-initiate things, and I take a lot of pride in getting illegal narcotics and weapons off the street from folks that aren't supposed to have them. And I think it's something that will, as a whole, will help the community that I live in. Looks like we're getting flagged down right here. Looks like there's a disturbance. 224 put me. Show me on a disturbance at Kincaid and Broadway. Listen, it's okay. Just turn around and we'll deal with it. Thank you. Give me a second. We'll deal with it, okay?
It's not fake money, man. It's just wet.
Okay. Okay.
Get back over there, okay?
Yeah, thank you, We'll be right with you.
All right, man.
He's a business owner, okay?
Yeah,
all right, he's saying a crime committed, so we're just gonna detain you right now, okay? You're not in custody until we can figure it out. How'd you get this injury on your head?
He hit me.
He did?
Yeah, he hit me. I tried to go in there, buy a pack of cigarettes, started beating on me.
Okay. You got anything illegal on you?
No, man, I got nothing illegal.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pat you for weapons, okay?
Fine. Yeah.
We'll figure this out, all right?
You should go check that $20 off. That's real.
I got an officer coming.
You got an ID on you?
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You can very easily go in there and switch that $20. I wish you guys would go over there.
Okay, we will
if
go.
If he takes that $20 that's real and switches it, then it looks like I'm guilty of something.
Okay, we have a pretty good relationship with him, okay? I'm not gonna take sides with him automatically, but I'm gonna let you know, okay? We deal with him quite a bit, all right? So what we're gonna do is get your information. As soon as we get another officer freed up, he's gonna go talk to him, okay? All right?
I can get his info for you. Or you want me to go there and talk?
He's usually armed, just so you know, but we know him pretty well, so.
You good?
I'm good, thank you. What's your first name?
Jesse.
About some of the dumbest ass fake money here in the world.
Okay. Do you have your weapon on you? Okay. You don't reach for yours, I won't reach for mine, all right?
I got you. He came in and wanted a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
He handed it to me. I could tell it was fake.
Right.
As you can tell yourself.
Right.
I was like, why are you giving me fake money, buddy? It's not fake, it's real. He just got wet. That's all. I was like, dude, this is fake as hell.
Okay.
I was like, where'd you come from? He goes, oh, I came from down south. I was like, let me tell you a little something about trying to bring in fake money. We use fake money at somebody's store, that's ripping them off.
All right.
So I turned around. I was like, I'm gonna need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back, and put cuffs on you. No, bro, I ain't going nowhere. No, bro. Well, he started flailing in his arms, and we got into a little fist fight.
Okay.
So I just hit my hand. That's how he got his.
Okay, did you hit him on the head? Okay.
So I got a finger injury, and that's it.
Okay. Do you need EMS? You hurt anywhere else? No. Okay.
So how long ago did you get that bill?
I just found it right down the road about like 30 minutes ago.
Okay, so you picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay. You needed to come up here and get cigarettes?
Well, yeah, I was on my way down that way. I wanted to get some cigarettes, so I stopped here, you know?
Okay. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I've been here before.
Okay, good to go. So which bill did you use? Did you use?
It's the only one I had, one I found on the ground.
Okay. Does this bill look familiar? It's a wet bill.
Yeah, it's a wet bill.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out in your estimation if you thought it was just wet and there was nothing weird about it.
You know, I just found it on the ground. I thought, well, wow, God, I got lucky. That's awesome, you know? And I went to go get some cigarettes because I don't have any. I ain't had one for a few hours, you know?
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what happened, how you got your injuries.
He tried to citizens arrest me, and I wouldn't.
So were you in the? What did he say to you in the store? I guess.
He tried to use fake money, and he came around, and he said, "Turn around, put your hands behind your back." And I was like, "No, man, that ain't fake money." Okay. I tried to talk to him, and he didn't want to talk.
Okay. Did you try to exit, or did you stay in the store?
I tried to get out there. He said, "Get out the store." So I tried to get out the store, and he hit me. You know, so.
With what?
With his fist.
Okay.
You know, and then I don't know what the hell else he hit me with. I was just trying to get out the store.
Okay, did you strike him or anything like that?
No, I ain't touched him.
Okay. The whole time, what was he saying? Was he mad at you? Was he saying, "Hey, stop"?
Or I was using a fake bill on him or something.
Okay.
So the shop owner came out. He went over there after we got him in custody. He went back over to the store and pulled that out.
How's the bill look?
This is a counterfeit $20 bill.
Okay, good deal.
He gave me the rundown on what actually happened in the store.
Okay. Basically, the bill is fake. Okay, definitely looks fake from our training experience. So I'm going to search you for any other evidence. Okay, of those bills. Nothing. You said nothing else illegal was on you, right?
So I'm under arrest.
Basically, technically, yeah, you committed a crime. Okay. Now, whether or not we're going to book you, I don't know. Okay, you may be able to give you a ticket. Okay.
In my experience, when I walk into a store and they mark a bill and it's black ink on it and it stays black, the bill's real. So I don't understand how that bill is fake when it has a black mark on it.
I've dealt with a lot of different counterfeit bills, 20s, 5s, 1s, 100s. That is a fake $20 bill.
When you're doing something like that, that's ripping me off. You come back on my store, my property, that's grounds for arrest. By me, and then these guys will come pick you up. These officers will tell you, this is South Broadway. We don't mess around here. This is my property. This is my business. This is my livelihood. I do not appreciate being ripped off. Dude, in my 20-something years, that is the worst example of fake money I've ever seen. I've even had money that says fake money on it, and that was still worse. Dude, you're a grown-ass man, and you don't know what fake money looks like.
To tell you the truth, I ain't seen a bill of any kind for quite some time. I ain't had no money. And
Well,
that bill was wet. It looked real to me, man.
Okay,
Like
I'm gonna tell you something right now, too. Do not come back to my property. I don't want to see you again.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Jesse. Just I want to make sure that you understand. Okay, you're going to be a suspect, okay? But we're releasing you, okay? Today, okay?
Guess I won't spend no money if I on the ground no more.
Well, here's the deal. Gentleman that owns this store has trespassed you from his property. Please adhere to his wishes, okay? So you understand? Detectives will see the case, okay? There's a possibility they could pick that case up, but today you're gonna be free to go, all right? Do you have any questions for me or anything that happened?
No, I don't.
All right.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up! Bad boys, what you gonna do? Smell some marijuana, I'm a marijuana smoker! Hold up! What you gonna do? Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been an officer with the Lawrence Police Department for 26 years now. I have plans to retire. My wife and I, we've made plans where we're going to liquidate all of our assets, jump in a motorhome, and we're going to visit the national parks in the United States for the next 7 to 8 years.
Suspect is a male, white, 6 foot, heavy set, blonde
We're
hair,
responding to a burglary in progress. We have a gentleman kicking in a door to a business, and we're just 2 blocks away. And we're coming up on the scene now, and it looks like he is inside the business.
Dispatch to both units on West 9th confirming it is discount tobacco.
Sam, what are you doing? Work here? Yeah. You do? Why'd you kick open the door?
Alarm at that location for the front door.
Follow me. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Do you hear me?
Going for spray.
Spray. Now, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. I got one. Hold on to that. Give us your hand. Hands now.
48 at 2300.
Give us your hand. Hands now. Get in there, help me.
I'm trying.
Are you hurting me, Green?
My knee's crooked.
Okay.
Hands.
Ready. Spray.
Pull this whole body over.
Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Got it. Okay. You got it?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yep.
Tough.
Okay, disengage.
Stand up. You got anything on you? Just wallet.
What is wrong with you?
So, carbon dioxide.
What?
Carbon dioxide. There and there.
Do you need medical unit?
Yeah, he needs to get washed down. I don't have drugs.
I'm good. Turn that way.
You all right?
Just roll the window down.
Please.
The door jamb here is busted. Looks like he booted it or put a shoulder to it, busted it clear off the hinge. Here's the alarm panel here, and he has totally disaggregated the alarm panel. Are you the one that saw this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can you tell us what happened?
Sure. I heard some dude kicking down here. Looked out my window. I live upstairs. I thought he was just drunk. So I came down. Didn't see anyone. Went back upstairs. Some dude. Then I heard him kicking again. I heard boom, boom, boom. You can feel it on the floor up there. And I came down. He was in here like, I don't know. I think he must have been working on the alarm or something, like, you know, trying to break it off the wall. It was beeping. He didn't look like he was in a great state of mind. I was like, that. Went upstairs and called you guys.
He was trying to disable the alarm?
Or kick the door, I'm not sure. Honestly, I kind of saw him, was like, what's that? And kind of moved on.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. You open them?
It's gonna burn.
Go for 640.
Don't need anything else from them, right? Let's have a seat, please.
Get some information.
Yeah, I asked him his name, if he had mental health issues.
What's that?
That's all I've asked him for.
And what's his name?
South Carolina?
Okay.
Wait, she ain't Scott?
Hey, I'm Officer Russell with the Police Department, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I've been walking all day. I've only had 1 meal in 2 days since I've been homeless. And carbon dioxide's been resuscitating my...
What happened here?
I just went to get some cigarettes and alarms.
Okay, and the alarm started going off? Did you kick the door open?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Blacked out.
You what?
Blacked out.
You bled out?
Blacked out.
Oh, you blacked out and kicked the door open?
Yeah.
And then you tried to disengage the alarm? What was you going to do once you disengaged the alarm?
Just got cigarettes, sir.
You just going to get cigarettes and go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you doing okay?
Just one cigarette.
You said you've been walking Lawrence all day long.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon monoxide. Have you received any help from the VA at all? You said you're a veteran?
I was in the process of doing that.
Okay. So today you're going to be charged with the burglary and the damage to the property for the Tobacco Express Mart, okay? You're also going to be charged with resisting the arrest. You understand? Okay. I hope you get the help you need, all right? Okay. Take care.
On patrol, I like to look for narcotics. I think that narcotics lead to warrants, lead to the drug money, leads to guns. Most people that are out committing crimes are committing crimes to purchase drugs, whether they're probably an addict and commit crimes for some sort of profit to buy drugs.
Occupied 2 times. Male driver, short blonde hair. Female passenger. This is going to be my suspect vehicle from a hit and run. I have time to get the spikes.
Eudora, which is just a city east of Lawrence, is in pursuit of a purple Chevy S10. Was involved in a hit and run, leaving the scene accident. They think it's possibly intoxicated. Got 2 passengers, and it sounds like they just got spiked.
Passenger has their hands out the window. Through the pathway. 669, stand by 1 station.
638. Looks like we're slowly coming to a stop here. left hand, open the door!
Hands up!
Look away from me! Look away! Turn around, look away! Walk backwards!
Hands up!
Walk backwards, keep walking, don't look at me, keep your hands up! Brett, you got him? Passenger, walk backwards towards us! Don't look at us! Keep walking! Hands up higher! Higher!
Yep, let's go.
All right. Clear trunk, clear trunk.
You have nothing on you?
No, sir, I don't.
Are you running because you got warrants?
No.
What are you running for?
I don't know, because I like you guys.
You hit that car at Casey's, man.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
All right, let's get him in the car, B. Come on.
I didn't. I was in Lawrence, and they come back for me.
All right.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, you doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously a lot's happened, okay? We're gonna need to talk to you about what happened. All right, what's your first name, ma'am?
Jackie?
Jackie?
Yes.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
Are you willing to waive your rights and talk to me?
I'll talk to the lawyer.
You want to talk to a lawyer? Okay, all right.
Can I listen to this?
Nope. What's your name, ma'am?
Amy.
Amy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm John. I work for the Lawrence Police Department, okay? I saw you with your hands out the window most of that time.
I tried to get out twice, too.
Okay.
I mean, it's my truck. I had no idea we were going to do that stupid.
I believe that you're a victim, okay? I genuinely do. All right? Tell me what happened.
He gave me $10 to give him a ride to his mom's house. I don't even know what town we were in because I just moved here from Wichita.
Okay.
And I've been in Lawrence like a month.
Okay.
So, I mean, he put gas in and we went there and that happened.
How do you know him?
I just met him tonight.
Where'd you meet him at?
At a campsite with a friend of mine. He's a friend of a friend.
Okay, and whose car is that?
Mine?
So y'all get in the car together. What happened next?
Well, we went by a trailer park and nobody answered and we were ready to leave.
All right. And what happened?
He pulled into that parking lot we were in, and when you guys turned your lights on, because I'm running, and I was like, don't you? I tried to get out then.
And did you see lights behind you?
Yeah.
Were they red and blue?
Oh, yeah.
Did
you see me punching him in the face, trying to get him to stop?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, I did.
Did you hear some sirens behind you?
Oh, yes.
And he said, I'm running?
Yep.
And what'd you say?
I said, don't you dare let me out, and I opened the door.
And what'd he say?
He curved around the corner real quick. I kept telling him to pull over.
Okay, and what was he saying?
I was like, they're not gonna stop chasing you, you're a dumbass. You need to pull over.
Yeah.
I mean, and he wouldn't do it. And I tried to get out once, but when he was slowed down around that
I remember. We saw your door come open.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
He wouldn't do it, so I started punching him in the face. I was like, it's my truck. You need to pull
And what was he saying?
He was like, 185 down the highway, quit it.
Okay. And so he never said why he was running or nothing. He just said, I'm running. He wouldn't let you out? Or
No, he wouldn't let me out.
Were you scared?
Yes.
How scared?
Very scared, man.
Scared for your life?
Yes.
Did you think you were gonna die if something bad happened?
I mean, yeah, you can flip a... yeah. No, I'm not, no. I can't believe you did that.
Okay. All right, we'll probably be getting you out of those cuffs here pretty quick, okay? Did he say why he stopped? Or did the car just come to a stop?
Well, the tire went flat, and I was like, you my room up. I want to start punching you again.
Okay. Hey, Sharp. How did it start, man?
I had a leaving the scene accident earlier at Casey's in town at 303 East End. Vehicle left, went after the vehicle. I was driving around, saw it, leaving the quit shop.
Yep.
Went to stop it, and he took off on me. So saw the damage on the driver's side, which was
consistent with, the other car.
what I had
Sure.
on the other car. So
I arrested him earlier this week.
Right on.
Hey, Jackie, here's the deal, man. Tonight, your charges are going to be leaving the scene of an accident, failing to report an accident, felony flee and elude, and reckless driving. Okay? Jackie.
Yeah.
This is the second time in 1 week I've arrested you. Whatever's going on, you got to fix it. I don't want to see anymore. Are we clear? All right. Amy, we're going to get you out of handcuffs, okay? And we're going to get you right back to the city. So why don't you step on out for me? Face the car for me, okay? Hey, here's your purse.
Okay.
So your friend Jackie's going to jail, obviously.
Right.
Or maybe not a friend anymore, huh?
No, I'm good with that.
So, did he ever physically keep you from getting out, or he just say don't get out, or what?
He told me to quit freaking out.
Okay.
And, I don't know. He ever put his hands on me.
Okay. We are going to get you back to the shelter in Lawrence, okay?
Thank you.
I was born and raised in Colorado, and throughout the years on the job, I've found it to be important to have hobbies outside of work. Keeps you stress-free, and it takes your mind off the job when you're on your weekend. And Colorado has a lot to offer, especially up in the mountains. So during the wintertime, I like to snowboard, and during the summertime, I enjoy hiking and camping and fishing. And I'm definitely lucky to both live and work here in Colorado. I got behind this white sedan here, and occupants keep looking back at me. They've taken a couple weird turns here, and looks like the tag on this vehicle does not come back to this car here. So I'm gonna make a stop on the car and see what's going on with it. How you guys doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good. Where are you guys coming from?
I'm from Pecos, 64th and Pecos.
Okay. And where are you guys going to?
Well, actually, right now, I'm waiting for a friend. He's supposed to give me some money he owed me. So.
Okay. Do you know where you're at right now?
GPS did.
Pecos in like 63rd, ain't it?
Pecos is right here. I'm not exactly sure exactly what street this is, but...
Okay, because the plate doesn't come back to this thing, first of all. Second of all, you guys don't know where you're at. You're not coming in here to get any money from any friend.
No, sir, we actually are. He lives right here, but...
What's his name?
Street. Jose.
Okay, and can you have Jose come out?
Yeah, hopefully he answers.
Yeah, hopefully he does answer, because I'm almost willing to bet money that Jose doesn't live here. You guys have IDs?
No, I lost my wallet.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
I didn't give you my name and everything.
How old are you?
21.
How old are you?
15.
15.
He's my younger brother.
Little brother. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull each and every one of you out one at a time, and I'm going to make sure nobody has any weapons or drugs on them, okay? In the meantime, I want your rear passengers to put your hands up on the headrest right here. Keep your hands where I can see them. Come over here. Come here. Turn around and interlace your fingers in the back of your head. Spread your feet. Okay. Go sit down on this curb right back here. Come on out. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Hop over that center console. Come on out here, partner. Okay, go ahead and have a seat with them over there.
Thanks, sir.
Oh. So this just fell out of the visor. It's looking like it's gonna be rock cocaine. This is gonna be in the driver's care and control, right in the driver's visor, so we'll keep going, see if we can find anything else. This black bag goes underneath the front passenger's legs. Those are probably going to be mushrooms. Scale and baggies commonly used to distribute drugs illicitly on the streets. So they're out selling mushrooms tonight. Look what was in that bag right underneath your feet.
That isn't mine.
Look at me. You're going to sit here and tell me that none of that's yours?
That is not mine, sir.
It's not?
Nope.
You can deny it all you want. All I have to do just to solidify the case to beyond a reasonable doubt in front of a judge and jury is collect DNA off of it. Touch it with gloved hands, you haven't.
True.
Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're formally being detained. Can you search him good one more time, Sean? Stick him in your car. Hey, driver, come over here. All right, what's your name?
Oscar.
Oscar, okay. Have you ever been arrested, Oscar?
No.
You're looking at a pretty big heap of charges right now after what I found inside of that car. They're all felonies, and they're all drug charges. let's talk about the cocaine. What's the deal with it?
Where did you find it?
In your visor.
That, I'm going to tell you the truth, is mine.
Okay.
It is.
I appreciate you admitting that. All right, man, come over here. I'm gonna place you in custody. All right, man. That's your little brother in the car?
Yeah, Domingo.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 15, sir.
You want him out here dealing drugs on the street?
No, sir.
Driving around Adams County at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning dealing drugs? He looks up to you, man. The mushrooms are yours, right? You man up and you own it? Or I have to look at possibly charging you with contributing to delinquency of a minor, which is another felony, and place him into child protective custody.
I don't want to.
So is the bag yours?
Is he gonna go home with my mother?
Yep.
You promised me that?
100%.
You're a man of your word?
I'm a man of my word, man.
That's my bag.
Okay. I'm wearing a badge, too. I took an oath. I don't lie to people.
All right. I appreciate you for getting my brother home safely, sir.
I'll get your brother home because you owned up to it.
Thank you.
You feel like you let him down?
Yeah, big time. As well as my son.
You have a son?
Yeah, he's gonna be 1 in July.
Where's your son right now?
He's with his mother. We share 50-50 custody.
All right. Well, at this point, okay, you're going to be going to jail tonight for possession of a Schedule I controlled substance with the intent to distribute. But I think for the future, I think you and I can both agree this is going to be a pretty good learning lesson for you.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up! Bad boys, what you gonna do? Smoke some marijuana, I'm a marijuana smoker! Roll up! What you gonna do? Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Been on the job 2.5 years for the city of Fontana, and best advice the field training officers always given me is always keep your eyes open the back of your head. And at any moment, a calm situation can turn deadly, and that's something that sticks with me to today, and what every officer that works these days needs to learn and understand. Right now we're en route to a disturbance at the neighbor's home, saying that several subjects are out in the street fighting, and our partner just went 97. So she's out with the subjects fighting, and she is calling for another bag, code 3.
I'll beat their ass. I'll beat their ass. Come here. Come here. I'll beat your ass. So shut up. Don't touch me. I ain't turning around nothing. I'll beat your ass.
Get on the ground.
If you want to. I'll touch you if you want to. Try to touch me if you want to.
Lay down on the ground.
I'll touch me if you want to.
Lay down on the ground.
That taser ain't gonna help. That billy cup ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you. Try it. Try it. All right. Try it if you want to. All right. Right now.
Lay down on the ground. We don't want to do that.
I'm not doing nothing.
What's going on?
I ain't doing nothing, because my hands are folded right here. So I ain't doing nothing. Try it if you want to. Try it if you want to. I'll beat your ass. 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 Try it if you want to. Try it if you want to. All your weapons, it's simple. Out here, I'll beat your ass. It ain't gonna happen.
Lay down on the ground, or I'm gonna hit you with this baton.
I'm not trying if you want to. I'm not. I'm trying.
Lay down on the ground, or I'm gonna hit you with this.
You up?
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Look here! Look here!
Get on the ground!
Look here! Look here! I'm on the ground.
Lay on your stomach now!
No, that's it.
Lay on your stomach now!
That didn't help, and that didn't do nothing. Now, I'm cooperating. I'm fully cooperating. I'm fully cooperating. Let's go on, touch on. I'm fully cooperating. So I know you for that. I know you for that. But I'm fully cooperating. I'm fully cooperating. So I need for all that. But I'm fully cooperating. Y'all tried it and y'all see it didn't work, and I'm fully cooperating. So I need you for that.
That's two. We got one to two and one to two.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
See what
No, it's
call
not.
this for a minute?
No, it's not. She lying. She lying. I'm telling you, she lying.
So what's going on tonight? How do you know him?
A friend. He's from Fontana. I'm from Fontana. It's my uncle's house. He's from this neighborhood.
Is he a friend, family, or what?
He's not blood relation to me, but yeah, he's a friend of my family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's related to my kids. He's related to my kids.
So what's he doing tonight? Is he drunk, drugs? What's he?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Who's he arguing with out here?
With everybody. He's disturbing everybody.
Anything physical? Like, is he hitting anybody or anything like that?
Nobody's involved with it. Nobody's not involved in a physical altercation. He's just trying to like push him back.
Trying to keep him away from you guys? Okay.
From me.
Figure out what's going on, okay? Get your feet in. You're not cooperating right now.
Look. Thank you.
You're welcome, bud. Give me a second,
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. You see that? And you know, so you know I'm not tripping. I'm letting y'all do everything I want to, so you know I'm not tripping.
Give me a second. Let's figure out what's going on, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
All right.
Thank you.
He just started to fight with everybody in the middle. He just want to start fighting with everybody.
Just like you were telling us, you didn't kick her out.
That part right there. That part right there. Except he was charging at me.
He was charging at you?
Yeah, my people was breaking them up like back up, trying to separate us.
Are you guys like exes? Relationship? What's the deal?
Long time
Just
ago.
friends
Long time ago, just a friend of the family. That's why I took my keys.
He took your keys?
Yeah, he got my keys. He missed my keys in his
How
pocket.
did he get your keys?
He snatched them from me, out of my hand.
You had them in your hand, you yanked them out of your hand? Because you were trying to leave?
Because I was trying to lock the door. Lock him up. Yeah, like trying to lock him up out of the house and he snatched my keys.
Okay.
Lamon. Is that your name? Lamon? Am I pronouncing that right?
Leman.
Leman.
And y'all can see what's going on. I'll tell y'all everything that's going on.
I get that there may have been an argument out here, but why didn't you want to listen to us?
It was an argument because I wouldn't do what they were saying they were doing. It was like, we already called the police and we're going to do what we want to. No matter how you see, we're going to try to set you up and make you see how we want to. I said, when they get here, I ain't going nowhere. That's why I didn't leave. I said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to wait till they come.
So how come when we got here, you couldn't listen and follow our commands?
I was trying to, but I already know what they did.
Okay, why couldn't you listen to us, regardless of what they did?
I was trying to, and I put my hands up, and was like, I'm not tripping, I'm not acting out, I'm not doing nothing.
So when you said you were gonna fight us?
No, I wasn't, because I was trying to cooperate.
Well, why'd you say you were gonna fight me?
Because I was trying to cooperate. At the same time, y'all wasn't listening to nothing.
So you were trying to cooperate by saying you were gonna fight me?
No, I wasn't. I was like, I'm cooperating, my hands is up, I'm not doing nothing. At the same time, I was like, no, that. Y'all so this is him, and y'all ready how y'all wanted to.
Leman, the paramedics are gonna look at you because you got tased and you got hit with a baton.
So what? I'm okay.
Okay. Well, are you gonna be cool with them to look at you real quick? All right.
Okay.
Not gonna have any more issues?
No.
You know where that gets you, right?
I know.
The back of the police car.
Like I said, I don't have no problem with that.
All right.
Like I said, y'all try to hit me, and I said, don't do that, and I'm cooperating.
When's the last time you smoked meth, Leman?
I don't smoke meth. I don't with meth.
Well, when's the last time you messed with meth?
I don't mess with meth. It's not my choice. I don't with it.
So what do you do?
I don't with it. I smoke weed and I drink beer and maybe some liquor.
Okay. Well, that white cake-like substance on your tongue and the fluttering of your eyes when you close your eyelids and you tilt your head back tells me that you're on some sort of upper, as some people like to say.
If I am, I don't know nothing about it. Somebody flipped it to me, and that's what I'm telling you honestly, to God.
Okay.
You know, I'm not lying.
Lamon, get your knees in there. I don't want to bump them. There you go.
Oh man, I don't want that.
Lamon, you just gotta lay off the juice and you gotta lay off the drugs, okay? Because I know you didn't admit to it, but I know you're using drugs. All right, you got a long list of rap sheet of what you've been arrested for.
Okay, what that is, we're not on today. That's why I ain't been back to jail in how long.
Well, we're gonna try and get you some help, okay? Right now, you're under arrest for resisting public intoxication.
Why was I trying to resist?
Threatening to fight the police and putting your hands up with balled fists counts as resisting.
My hands up in a godly manner.
I think you come in to make a positive difference in your community. It's definitely a challenging career. Oftentimes you're dealing with people in their worst moments, but I honestly believe that I come to work with the best people as coworkers, and they're people that have become family to me, and that's what keeps me coming into work. Subject I know just took off on a bike. He has a warrant, so we're just trying to catch up with him here. 2858 got a wanted guy taken off from me on a bike. He's McLaughlin at Division. He just went up the pedestrian pathway, so I'm having to drive around, so I lost sight of him, but he's got a warrant. And he's male white, black clothing, about 6 feet tall. I think he's got JPS tattooed on his neck.
Right now, 6'1", putting tattooed on his neck.
Stop your bike right now, dude. It's. I've told you your name. And I'm with him. We're going northbound on McLaughlin. Stop your bike, dude. Get on the ground, dude. I'm gonna taser. Get on the ground right now. Get on the ground.
My name's Billy.
On your stomach.
Hey.
Arms out.
I'm out.
Arms out.
I'm out.
There you go. Cross your ankles.
I'm up, dude.
Stay right there.
I'm really up, dude.
I'm with him at the tracks. Just come south on McLaughlin. You'll see my car. And we're code 4 right now. Don't move or you're gonna get tased, okay?
I don't want to get tased, bro.
What's up?
I don't want to get tased.
Okay.
What's the warrant for, dude?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know.
You gotta stop lying about your name, dude. Stay down on the ground.
Can I get my breath, please?
Stay down on the ground.
I just want to get my breath, too, please.
I know, we'll take care of that when another cop shows up, okay?
What's my warrant for, dude?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Yeah, I got a fish tank up a little bit.
What's up?
I'm having trouble catching my breath, bro.
I know.
All right?
It's all right.
I got some yell gun for a sec, right?
All right, we'll get you up. You're done though, right?
Huh?
You're done though, right?
You know more, man?
All right. You good?
Yeah. I'm not in pain. I'm just having
We'll get you up. Stand up then.
I'm trying to get my breath. All right.
Get his backpack off.
No needles or anything like that, right?
My bike tour.
What's that?
My bike tour, my phone.
Nothing hidden on you? Nothing in your socks?
No.
You hold your waistline, or your hands up next to your waistline? All right. You have the right to remain silent.
Right.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, want to be appointed to represent you at no expense. Do you understand your rights? Do you understand your rights?
I do. So what am I being helpful for?
You got warrants.
Warrants for what?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
So why'd you run?
Huh? I didn't run at all. You told me to take
Even
off.
when I was saying stop?
You told me to take off.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Huh?
Come on.
So what are the warrants for?
I gotta go look right now. You know that I've talked to you in the past and arrested you in the past, right? You know I know who you are?
I got a feeling you know who I am, maybe.
So tell me who you are.
Huh? I'm not talking, man, until you tell me.
So tell me who you are.
I'm not talking, man. I think you falsely arrested me, you.
I'm just looking for honesty, that's it.
Huh? You're looking for honesty.
Uh-huh.
You know who I am, man.
We ask the questions that we already know the answers to, trying to get a little honesty, right?
You know who I am,
You
man.
say your name is James or something when I talk to you, and then you take off.
You told me to take off, dude.
Oh, okay. Sit tight for a sec. Obviously, he didn't recognize me, but I recognized him and knew immediately he was lying about his name. He's on paper for burglary, so, and that's what the warrant's for, so see if there's any evidence of further burgs that he's done, which having a lot of cell phones probably indicates he's a car prowler or something, but that might be affiliated with burglaries, though. Let's go see what's up with him.
Cut to the chase, man.
Cut to the chase?
Well,
Okay.
PV, is that what it is?
Yeah, for burglary. Well, you know I've arrested you before, right?
I just don't remember where.
You don't remember? Underneath the Burnside Bridge.
Oh, yeah, you guys got me to yeah. Scared out of me, kid.
Yeah, I know. So why run?
I really didn't run. You told me to go.
How did I tell you to go? You're saying your name's Johnson. I was saying if your name's Johnson, then take off.
Listen, your verbatim was, said if you're Steve, get out of here.
No, I said if your name's Johnson, take off. I told you who you were.
I think there was a mix-up in words, man. Mix-up in words. I'm not sure if it's on your part or my part.
Well, I'm yelling out the window for you to stop. Why don't you stop?
Bike ain't got no brakes on it, man.
You're not stopping because it doesn't have any brakes.
Huh?
And then when you're up on McLaughlin, you poke out down the other side of the pedestrian trail and you don't go down there because we're sitting there.
I had every intention to stop for you.
You had every intention to stop.
As soon as it was safe for me to stop.
All right, well, you're going to jail for the warrant and then probably interfering with the peace officer.
Come on, man. Cut me loose, dude.
Cut you loose? I can't cut you loose. You got a warrant.
No, I'm not saying to interfere with the peace officer, dude. I'm not out here causing menace, dude. I'm not out here selling drugs. I don't need none of that stuff, man.
Okay. What are you out here doing?
Mary, I'm trying to find my wife, dude.
Where's your wife?
We got in a big fight yesterday morning, dude. In the bathroom.
So you're beefing with her?
Dude.
Are you on the streets right now?
We would be, but we got some kind of people watching out for us now.
You got people looking out for you? Good. Streets aren't a place for you. Are you using?
Yeah, I got.
What?
Yeah, I get home.
Yeah? You got any meth hidden on you or in your backpack I didn't find?
I really don't want you in charge, man.
What's up?
I really don't want you in charge. I'll tell you if I had.
I appreciate your honesty now. All right, man.
So I'm originally from a small town in Tennessee, and I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. As I was getting out, a good friend of mine, he's like, hey, Colton PD's hiring, so why don't you try it out? So 12 days after I got out of the Marine Corps, I started the police academy, and I've been at Colton PD ever since. Following this car right now, its registration is expired, so we'll try to get up here and stop her and see what's going on with her registration. They're pulling into a house right here. Stay in the car. Sir, can you go somewhere else, please?
I had to drive the car off because I was working on it.
Okay, just stay up there. Do you live here?
No, he was working on my car.
Are you on parole or probation right now?
I had probation, but it was just for an old DUI.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, I don't.
You don't have one. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Do you have something with your name?
Yes. Do you mind if I get my son?
No, just hang out, and then when we're done, you can go do what you need to do. Is there anything in the car you're not supposed to have?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
No pipes, no dope, nothing like that?
No.
So you don't mind if I check?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and step out for me. Whose car is this?
It's my stepdad's.
Put your hands up on the top of the car. Hands on top of the car. Anything on you where I can't check?
No.
Okay. Spin for me. Spin. I want to see your waistband. Make sure you don't have some kind of big pistol tucked or nothing like that. No. Okay. Just go stand over here by my car. So you are still on probation, but you don't have any warrants right now. So whatever classes or whatever you missed, you need to take care of that before they do issue warrants, especially if you have a baby. All right? Is this all you have?
What?
Is this all the dope you have?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of it? Because you told me you didn't have any earlier at all. Well, now there's a little bit here. Is there anything else I'm gonna find in there?
No.
Hey, Nadine, I'll be real honest with you. I'm an honest person, so I want you to be honest with me. Is there anything else?
Honest. I told you about the warrants and stuff.
You didn't tell me about the dollar bill with a little bit of dope in there. It's not much. It's still a misdemeanor. Is there anything else in there? Because if you tell me no and I think there is, then I'm gonna search the whole car and I'm gonna pull the whole thing apart.
Yeah, there's some in my purse.
There's some more what? There's some more dope? Okay. How much?
Maybe a gram.
Okay. So inside this dollar, she had it folded up in a little bindle. It's pretty common. It's just one way they carry it. It's not much at all. Whatever she had, she's already used it. Here's another little baggie where she's buying and using methamphetamine. So she's saying that there's some more in here. We'll check it out and see. This is real typical stuff you'll find on these people who use these. Where's the rest of it at, Nadine? Do you know where in your purse you keep it?
The separate black one, the one right there.
In here?
Yeah.
Do you work, Nadine?
I'm sorry?
Do you work?
No.
Here's gonna be the other little grams she was talking about. Just your basic, usable amount of methamphetamine. But the sad part is, the first thing you talk to her, she says, oh, let me get my baby. I have a 1-year-old baby, but she's driving around with no driver's license in an unregistered car with a purse full of cash and dope. She has no job, so. It's sad, but you see it a lot. She has kids, but obviously her first priority isn't her kids. Turn around for me, Nadine. Turn around.
Can
Put
I
your hands
figure
behind your
something
back.
out for my kids, please?
Now you're worried about your kids.
What do you mean now?
It's 12:30 at night. You're out driving around with dope and no.
I'm not driving
No.
around with dope. He was working on my car.
Right, at 12:30 at night.
I've been here for a while. It doesn't take 10 minutes. Oh my God.
Real hard to believe that you're working on your car in the middle of the night.
I swear, look, he told me to take it around the block for a test drive. I swear.
Here, have a seat.
I can't just leave my kids here.
How many kids do you have here?
2,
How old are they?
8, no, 2.
8 and 2. So you knew you had dope in the car. You knew if you got pulled over, you were going to go to jail, and your car was going to get towed. When you're still driving around with no license, that's a 30-day tow. With dope, I can book you in the West Valley, and we can have CPS come pick up your kids. I know what goes on in this house. So when you pulled up here, I knew what you had in your car. You know you shouldn't be here. You're going to end up losing your kids over dope. Because you don't care about them. So if you don't care about them, then maybe if they're in the system somewhere, that maybe they'll end up in a home where someone does care about them. Stop using dope. All right, Nadine, we got a couple options. One, tow the car, take you to West Valley, have CPS come get your kids.
Please don't do that.
Well, then what do you expect me to do? If you were in my shoes, what would you do? Throw the dope on the ground, let you go until you don't do it again? You need to straighten your life up, man. But that's fair. To all the other people I've arrested for the same thing.
Do you care about your kids?
Yes.
Do you care about them enough to get off of dope?
Yeah.
What steps have you taken to get off dope?
I tried, but
How did
I mean, I know I can't tell you guys. You guys don't know.
No, tell me. Try me.
But when you get off of it, all you can do is sleep it off, and I can't sleep and have my kids all the time.
That doesn't last forever.
I know it doesn't.
Get some family members to help you out.
I'll give you another option. You tell me which one sounds better. All right? You get your kids right now, you put them in the car, and you get out of here, and you don't come back here.
I want to get my kids.
Stop using dope. I don't do this. I usually take people to jail. But I'm not tonight because of your kids. I'm giving you a chance tonight. I'm going to let you take your kids, and I'm going to write you a cite for the dope because it's only a misdemeanor. I'll give you a court date for it. All right, step out. So let this be a lesson.
Definitely.
You have no felonies. You can get a job. You can go to school before you ruin your life.
Yeah, you're right.
There's programs out there that can help you. You need to make efforts. So think about your choices. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for your kids.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.